For decades, fans of Kojak have remembered the lollipop-sucking detective as one of television's most iconic figures. But few know that one scene, filmed during the height of the show's success, was so disturbing and unexpected that it left test audiences in absolute shock. The moment was cut from broadcast and locked away till whispers of it resurfaced years later. What was in that scene, and why was it hidden from the public for so long? The truth will leave you stunned. When Kojak premiered in 1973, starring the magnetic Telly Savalas as Lieutenant Theo Kojak, it quickly became one of the most groundbreaking police dramas on television. Savalas's charm, grit, and trademark catchphrase, "Who loves ya, baby?" turned the show into a cultural phenomenon. Unlike the clean-cut TV detectives of the past, Kojak was tough, streetwise, and deeply human, a man who operated in the gray areas of morality while battling crime on the gritty streets of New York. The show wasn't afraid to push boundaries, tackling sensitive themes like corruption, addiction, and racial tension at a time when most network television played it safe. But even a show as daring as Kojak had its limits. In one episode that never made it to air, the writers crafted a storyline that was meant to take Kojak into darker, more complex territory. The scene in question depicted Kojak confronting a suspect in an emotionally charged showdown that blurred the line between justice and vengeance. According to those who worked on the episode, the scene was raw, powerful, and unlike anything audiences had seen on network TV before. When the episode was first screened for test audiences, the reaction was immediate and overwhelming. Some viewers were unsettled, others disturbed, and many said the scene felt too real for television. What shocked them wasn't violence or profanity, was the moral ambiguity of Kojak's actions. For the first time, fans saw their beloved detective cross a line they weren't ready to accept. The idea that a hero could falter, even for a moment, challenged the very foundation of how television heroes were supposed to behave in the 1970s. The network, CBS, faced a difficult decision. On one hand, the scene represented bold storytelling at its finest, a chance to push the boundaries of the medium. On the other, executives feared backlash from viewers and advertisers who might see the darker depiction of Kojak as damaging to the show's brand. In the end, they decided to delete the scene entirely, re-editing the episode before it ever hit television screens. For decades, that deleted scene became something of a legend among die-hard fans and television historians. Cast and crew members occasionally alluded to it in interviews, hinting at its intensity but never revealing the full details. Telly Savalas himself was said to have had mixed feelings about its removal, proud of his performance but understanding the network's concerns. The actor, known for his charisma both on and off the screen, often pushed for Kojak to be portrayed as more than just a perfect hero. He wanted the character to be flawed, human, and complicated in many ways. The deleted scene foreshadowed the kind of television we see today, where heroes are no longer untouchable and morality is messy. Shows like The Sopranos, Breaking Bad, and True Detective all embrace the very kind of ambiguity that Kojak briefly dared to explore. If the scene had been allowed to air, it might have changed television storytelling years earlier. Looking back now, the fact that the scene left test audiences in shock speaks volumes about how much television has evolved. What was once considered too risky is now expected, even celebrated. But in the 1970s, it was simply too much, too soon. The deleted scene remains a fascinating what-if moment in TV history, a reminder that even the toughest detective on television wasn't immune to censorship. At the heart of the story lies a powerful truth. Kojak wasn't just entertainment. It was a reflection of society, its fears, and its willingness or unwillingness to face uncomfortable realities. The fact that this scene never aired makes us wonder how many other bold, groundbreaking moments were lost to the cutting room floor. And that's what keeps fans talking decades later. The deleted Kojak scene wasn't just a cut piece of footage, it was a glimpse into what television could have been, long before audiences were ready to see it.